Hey, so today I'm going to talk about why I think Halloween Ends is inherently a bad idea. So, let's talk about it. Oh, just chilling in my garage and talking about movies. So, how am I going to start this? I am like a huge Halloween fan. I have been since I was a kid. Um, I love the entire franchise, even like the shitty ones, like, even Resurrection. I just love all those movies, every single one of them. Looking at this new one, I do want the best for it, like who doesn't? Sadly, I feel like I am seeing a lot of flaws in the creation of this movie, um, at least like story wise. And so I just want to dive into that a little bit. So, one thing that I just didn't really care for, and it might be like a little nitpick, is the time jump that they want to do. So, you have Halloween 2018 and then Halloween Kills that take place on the same night. And then you have the third one take place 4 years after. I don't know why. To me, it feels like it makes the trilogy feel lopsided to me because you have two of them that are very connected, and then the third one ends is years later, and it feels like it's like on its own island because of it. Brings up a question like why, why this long? Another thing that I thought about for the time jump that I didn't really care for was looking at Halloween 2018, right? When that first came out, it was 40 years after the first one. 40 years. There's a lot of weight to that and a lot of excitement. It seemed like a big deal. However, a 4 year gap, it's like, who the fuck even cares? It's like, oh, he's back after 4 years. Like, big whoop. Now, I did like the idea before COVID of them making this trilogy into one night. I really liked that idea, even if it kind of felt like the Hobbit trilogy. Honestly, regardless of like where we are now, the trilogy is gonna feel like that. It's gonna feel unnecessary. It's gonna be like, why did we expand it this much? I did like the first idea that they had when they made 2018 was when they were just gonna do like a two-parter. Like I liked that. It didn't seem like it would like overstay its welcome. But now with this one, it's like, okay, he's back again, and it's redundant. And it also makes you question, like, where has he been after all this time? Are they gonna do like another Halloween 5 where he's, I don't know, chilling in a cave with a homeless guy, you know? So I am completely off on that. It's a hermit in a shed. I mean, I don't really watch Halloween 5 very often, so I was just, making shit up, I guess. Where did he go? Is he gonna be readmitted back into Smith Grove? And is he gonna break out again? It's dumb to me. Another reason that I have for this is the direction that they're taking for Michael Myers as him being some unkillable force. I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of it. I liked like back when 2018 came out. Actually, like before that movie was even released. I remember reading articles and watching interviews about it, and the filmmakers they were saying that it was gonna be like a new take on Myers. They were like, okay, we're gonna like ground him into reality. He's a human being. You could hurt him, you could kill him. And I just thought that was fascinating because we've never seen anything like that from this series. He's always been this like entity, like this like force of evil that just won't die. Like he's not human, which I mean I guess that is Myers, but he could still be this force of evil but mortal. I don't know. They've never done something like that in the series besides the Rob Zombie films, but I mean, shit, that was like a fever dream, really. So this was like the first time they were doing it, and it was like, holy shit! Like I can't wait to see what they do, and shit could actually have some weight to it. Michael could die. There are stakes for not just the victims, but Michael himself, and that was cool. Until Halloween Kills came out, and I do have a lot of issues with this movie because they took that concept of being grounded in reality in 2018 and then just completely like threw it away. And it was disappointing to me. It was like, okay, like all of a sudden now, oh shit, like Michael's getting stabbed with a fucking pitchfork. You know, this dude's like in his 60s. He's getting beat the shit out of all these people. And he gets up? What the fuck? It doesn't make sense to me. And it kind of seems like they are going down the route that they were trying to avoid in the first place. You know what I mean? Because when they initially made this series, they deleted all of the sequels because they were like ashamed of it or whatever. Not that they were like ashamed of it, but maybe they realized that like the timeline was so convoluted that they wanted to restart. Um, that's what I was thinking. I mean, I think that's like the popular opinion. It just essentially it just got stupid because you could never kill Michael and he would always come back no matter what. You could chop his fucking head off and he's still back in the next movie. So they end up throwing away everything that they promised us for bringing back fresh new Myers, and they just revert back to their old habits of, okay, you know what, we could do anything to him and he won't die because he's this strong force. It's weak. It's weak. And as like a little add-on to all my bitching, um, Jamie Lee Curtis has said once before that this movie is gonna make fans upset in some sort of way. So I wonder what they are gonna do, or what they won't do. So I'm already kind of tired of this timeline. I almost just want to just get this one through and then just like bring on the next one because this one's already like fucked up. I mean, despite me like complaining a lot about like specifically Halloween Kills, and that those issues are gonna eventually lead into Halloween Ends. I'm still excited for the movie. You know, as a fan, I'm still like super pumped. I hope it's great. I'm gonna be there opening night. You just gotta cross your fingers, man, because I mean, on paper, it doesn't really seem like a good idea. Anyways, thank you for watching my first movie video talking about movies. I'm gonna just try to do this more often. It's fun. I love films. I will see you on the flip side. Bye.